Previously on the Green Cloak Adventures.
As you're like exploring the body, like around it and looking for footprints and whatnot, you notice that it like when you go around back to look for prints, he's missing all his organs. Somebody has removed said organ. Did you see him go home? Did you accompany him? Did you see him leave?
Oh, I'll never accompany him, but I swear I saw him
Dude,
leave the building.
to clear the air,
Sounds like Preacher may have deserved it.
I didn't kill anyone. All right? I was going home, and I found the priest dead.
What about we split up?
Just
All
jump
right,
on that.
boys.
I'm a boy.
Nova, it's
Board.
the 14. So we'll start with Joe and Nova. Y'all are headed towards the orphanage.
Yay!
Correct?
That is correct.
That's what I could be excited about.
Well, we're yeah, okay. I mean,
There's no context for going to an orphanage. Not even in this context, because it's for a murder.
Does everybody in the party
and
remember?
disappearances.
Yeah, okay, all the children
It
in the
was
orphanage.
Donovan. The priest's name was Donovan.
Yeah.
Yeah, priest's name
Donovan.
was Donovan. We're going to look for clues of the Moida for him, and also the
Moida.
possible connection of the disappearance of the chitlins.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the time.
So y'all start headed over to Donovan's chapel and bunk area where they all slept. And on your way over there, you see standing in front of it your good buddy Cooper Steele.
Oh, nice.
He looks like he's doing some paperwork outside.
So I'm gonna roll up to him and be like, hey, Cooper, buddy. Hey, Coops. What's going on? How you doing? What's happening here?
He's like finishes marking on his paper. And he looks up and he goes, Joe,
Yeah.
I think I owe you an apology.
Oh yeah. What's that about?
Well, I basically called you a murderer
I'm sorry.
to like everybody.
Oh.
I was pretty tired and a little drunk and I needed a nap.
Okay.
You still could have done it, but
Oh.
you didn't deserve for me to just, go
Well,
after you.
I mean, I didn't do it. It's not what I did. But
Oh, I'm sure we'll prove that. Or not. I mean, it doesn't matter to me that much. But
Oh.
I apologize for jumping to conclusions. What are you doing here, by the way?
I heard there was some missing children, and wanted to see what's going on.
He looks over at Atradash. He goes, "Is that true?"
Yeah. Me and my good mate Joe elbows him.
That's right in my head too. So like that hits
Yeah,
me.
because he's not the same person.
I just get like freaking
Oh.
full on elbowed.
We're looking for some missing orphans.
Yeah, as I said. He goes, "Yeah, me too. I haven't gone in yet, but strengthen the numbers just in case. A killer or something. That'd be unfortunate."
Ow! Yeah, freaking Ultradash. Let's work on this together. Let's solve this case.
Yeah.
And as I said, he goes, "Perfect. Well, only one rule if you're gonna walk in there with me.
I can't walk.
Roll
Yep.
in there with me.
Okay.
Oh, I have to roll?
You can walk."
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's frozen.
So which
We need-
rule is it?
We need
Which
to stick
which
together
rule is it?
so I can make
Okay.
sure there's no funny business with evidence.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that. Yeah.
He takes out some keys and he opens the front of the chapel. Big door opens.
I feel like big old double doors. Or is like a single door.
It's double doors, but he only opens one. They're like barn doors.
Ah
We're
man,
going with
that's less cool.
white
Barn.
barn doors.
Oh, it's all white. I was thinking it was like something cooler. It's
It's
fine.
like a
Oh,
farmhouse chapel.
It's like this is
Sorry
like
to
a
disappoint
ghetto
you.
chapel. Donovan was not very.
they're
Anyways,
trying their best.
you know what? He's dead. I can't slander him. We're gonna go
You
see.
can.
It's
I
you
mean,
can't
I
stand.
can, but
so.
Joe's not going to.
He has no legs to stand on.
Yeah, he has no leg to stand on. So
Okay. We're gonna go in.
Yeah, Cooper like puts his arm on. He's like, "You first."
All right. I go ahead and just roll in the chapel. I guess. Take a look around. See where. Is it like dusty? Like has this? Like, is it like one of those
Oh.
super place or?
No, he does services in here like weekly,
Okay.
so it's cleaned and
He did.
not, like super clean. Yeah, he's dead now.
He's
But,
dead.
You do know you hear a click, and it sounds like you would all know because, well, Joe, you would definitely know. I guess Atradash, you would know too because you've been around enough.
mhm.
The clip that secures like the little leather pouch that normally keeps a gun.
A holster.
Yeah, the little metal clip on it has been popped off for Cooper, and he has removed his gun.
What the?
He's not pointing it at you,
Okay. Good.
just like up.
I prepare
Oh,
to do the same. I mean, I have one hand. I have one gun in my hand. The other one I used to, roll.
Yeah. And then I'll just like Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Whoa. Just
I'll
wonging
be
it, bro.
ready. Yeah, Wong. Just okay.
Getting wongers.
Wherever there may be danger.
All right, we're all ready to fight,
What
beat
does
up
Toongar
someone.
do?
Well,
Is Toongar ready or not?
Toongar's with you guys.
Other group.
Oh,
Is
that's
it-
right.
Is it dark in here?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
It's pretty
Is it
dark.
lit? Oh, it's dark.
It's pretty dark. I mean, you still have like there's windows in here, so it's like a room with big windows, but they don't have electricity and there's no like candles or anything lit. No magic
Okay.
lighting.
It's like the middle of the day. Like there is light peeking through.
Yeah, but there's like
Okay.
harsh shadows from where like the sun isn't hitting.
Okay.
I was actually about to ask the
I'll-
same question on the same wavelength there. Nice, bud.
Joe.
Yeah. What's it called? I feel like since it's a chapel and it's religious, there shouldn't be magic around, right? Just brainstorming.
That's
I mean, there is magic.
Is
but-
there magic?
I
Yeah.
feel like there would be, right? Because it's
Yeah,
religious.
it's clerics. Of course,
It's
there
a
would be.
cleric.
Okay,
I
has-
suppose it
I thought
also
I would
depends
say-
on the religion as well.
True. What religion is this?
They're
Chapel. Or
Kip.
Kip.
what's a cap?
Kip's one of the gods.
Oh.
Well, there we go. We got our answer.
Oh.
So
He
gotta
makes
rebirth.
pyramids.
He makes what?
Okay.
Pizzas?
Gotta rebirth.
Oh,
The
Oh.
god that keeps the souls
babies.
like returning, going through the wheel.
And when it's cold, he gives out these really cool candlesticks.
Why'd you do it
How
like
generous.
this? That's like a. Is it like one of them tribes?
It's like a menorah.
Yeah.
We're in the Jewish theme today, remember?
Forgot about
All right,
that.
what do you want to do in the chapel?
Is there like, I guess up ahead? Is there like a stand that we're
A podium?
Yeah,
you mean?
podium. Thank you.
Yeah.
Podium.
Something with like papers I could look through to see if there's, I guess, anything.
Sure, yeah. And then there's two doors behind the podium.
Literally how I was imagining it too. Great. So I'm gonna go check out the podium, see if there's any papers, see if I can find some info.
Had some preaching notes.
Yeah, nice.
Looks like he had already prepared a sermon for this weekend.
Just summons.
Oh,
Summoning
summon, yeah.
jutsu.
He's gonna summon Kip.
Can I do a what role would it be to just see if something's out of place?
Perception.
Perception?
Perception, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
or investigation. One of the two.
What falls
Okay.
under out of place though? Like like an altar thing? Because I don't think if you haven't visited, you would know where a place was. I guess if it's
Like-
not strictly not.
It's a
Well,
building.
he was there actually. He was there. with
Okay,
the
like-
other thing.
Like, sorry, I keep on phrasing. Like if something was like,
a miss.
I don't know, I feel like you would see something out of place, right?
Well, you
Like,
would
that
too,
doesn't
because you were
typically
at the
belong in
chapel
a
because of the horse thing. So
Sheila.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shayla.
So what would you want me to do? Investigation or
Perception.
okay, perception.
That's definitely to see if something's out of place.
A miss.
Perception.
Ooh. Ooh.
As far as you can tell, it looks pretty put together.
Okay, so
Pretty put together.
if everything looks good, these are just notes. I'm gonna let Cooper know. Be like, hey, Coops, there's some preaching notes up here. I'm not seeing anything else out of place so far.
He nods his head and he goes, "Maybe we should go deeper in."
That's what she said. All right, let's do it.
Hey yo.
He shoots you in the back of the head.
I'm even
Game
more
over.
paralyzed.
Joe can walk again.
Yeah, you can walk all of a sudden now.
It's a Christmas miracle.
We
So
proceed
there's a left
to the
door
back.
and a right door. There's a
Oh,
left
okay.
door and a right door.
We get the ch-
Can we flip a coin? Is there a way we can flip a coin?
Yeah, just roll a d10.
Google.
Sweet.
Okay. Wait, Joe,
Or
I
D4.
froze again. D, are you, or D? Zeus, are you rolling?
Yeah, I'll do it.
To see what door. Okay.
Well, then you got to determine high and low.
Okay, high, left, low, right. That's high, so that's left.
You forgot what you said.
I literally forgot this.
You're gonna get us in trouble.
I really am. So we're going left.
Okay, we'll go left.
Okay, it opens into a long hallway. There's like a bunch of robes and stuff in here, and there's another door at the end of the hallway.
I think before we keep on going through, we should check the right door to see if that one also continues or it's a closed room.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
So we take a look at the right room before we go forward, I guess.
Yeah, can we back out to
Yeah, and just pop the door open.
the main
Yeah.
area, then go to the right? yeah.
So you pop that door open. It's another hallway. There's a door at the very end, but it also L's, and you can't see down.
Oh.
Ooh. I like
you
this
thinking, Joe?
option. All right, I'm
This
liking.
one.
This is looking pretty suspicious. It looks like there might have been some spoopy things going on here. So let's keep going down further. Let's see what's happening.
Gotcha. Okay, Cooper, we're going through the right one.
Okay, so you're looking to back out again?
We're in the
Oh.
right one, but we're just gonna
We'll,
keep going
we'll stay
forward.
in the right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
all right.
gotcha. Okay, so at the end of the hallway, or going down the hallway, I'm assuming,
Yes.
you can see another 3 doors down the hallway.
Oh, sweet.
Why is
Mary.
there so many?
I know. It's just a chapel. Why is there so many? You want to go down the middle? That seems like the good option. Safe bet.
So you know, there's 2 on the left-hand side, 1 on the right hand, and 1 at the very end of the hall.
Oh my gosh, so many options. I don't like this.
So
You want to just investigate the nearest one then, or?
what about we can we like see if like there's like a clue, like if there's like maybe scratch marks on
Ooh.
one of the doors or something.
That's
Like
good.
investigate. Can we investigate this hallway?
Sure.
Okay.
I would like to investigate. Click.
Going ahead,
You can
investigate.
help.
Woo!
So 17 is the roll.
And then you want
No, so the way investigating
me to
works
investigate? Whee!
is you get advantage on the first roll.
Oh, spice. So
Okay.
we got pretty decent.
Yeah, we're decent.
So the only thing that you notice out of suit is there's 2 doors on the left, 1 at the end of the hallway, and the door on the right. The door on the right has a lock on it.
Oh, we're checking that out. Yeah, we're checking that out. Is it like one
Maybe
of them
it's
big old
locked for a
classic like
reason.
steel locks with chains? Like, oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
checking that out. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So I'm gonna call over to Coops and be like, hey Cooper, there's a door over here with a lock on it. It looks kind of suspicious for a chapel. We should go check that out.
There's
Yeah.
a big sign on the door that says, "Don't open, dead inside."
Are you
that
serious?
makes me want to open it
I
more.
was like, is this High School of the Dead? What the frick?
So Cooper walks over and he goes, "Either one of you know how to pick a lock?"
That's a great question. Do we? Do you? I don't think I do.
Cooper looks at the two of you and he goes, "All right. You didn't see me do this." And he shoots the lock off.
So I look over to Kid and be like, oh, that's a way to get a job done.
Children are missing. This is important.
Oh, of course. You know, priorities are.
That's what I'm
shit.
talking about.
Fuck the rules. I mean, you know, with respect. We're
Okay,
gonna.
you open the door?
Yeah, go ahead and open the door.
Door opens. It's a big, long staircase leading down.
Oh my gosh.
There's so much.
Is there a railing or a ramp?
Yeah, true. That's my first show.
No, there is not.
Oh dang.
So. Oh, this is gonna be. How can I see how far the steps go, or is it like go into darkness?
It's like, no, there's like a opaque light down there. So it, like most staircases, it goes down and then curves.
Oh gosh.
So it's like a 6 foot, 8 foot down, and then like another 4 foot.
So I
feel
lean
like...
over to the guys like, guys, you guys can go up ahead. It's gonna take me a bit unless you want to carry me.
So what I'm thinking is, I mean, we already shot a gun inside the building.
Yeah.
So someone already probably heard that.
Well, that's if somebody's here.
So we should call out to see if anyone's down there.
I don't like that idea.
I mean, they heard a gun just fire. I mean,
Why would they respond to a gunshot?
Okay, you have to say that again.
Why would they respond to a gunshot?
If it's the children, they would respond.
We would hear screaming.
Or you would hear nothing because care.
Coop, in the back, you can hear him load another bullet into his gun. He goes, "We need to make a decision."
Look, why don't you guys just go down and investigate?
We'll go down.
Yeah, I'll be right behind you. It's gonna take me a few seconds.
Just watch the door. Just watch the door.
Okay, yeah, I'll sit up here and watch the door.
I don't agree with
Me and
that.
Coop will
I
go
don't
down.
want Joe. I don't want Joe to stay behind.
But Joe can't get down.
You push him down, one stair at a time.
I'm not.
I like this idea.
No, how many stairs are there?
Hey, you heard the boss. You got to do it.
Oh man. All right.
Once again, I'm not saying Joe is the killer, but if Joe was the killer, this would be a very easy place to get rid of us.
Oh,
Wait
I
till
guess.
we start to go down the stairs and then shoot us in the back and lock the door.
Yes, that's true.
I'm not the killer though. That's
I know, but
Atradash
Forgot.
proceeds to carefully take Joe down the stairs.
okay.
Yeah.
So as you come down the bottom of the stairs, it opens up. There's like an opaque light, like the magical type lighting in here. It looks like this is the embalming room. It's got a furnace. It's got
Okay.
where you can prep bodies. It's a couple like ancient freezers with magic.
I feel
Don't
like
ask
you
too
need
many
to have
questions.
my Halloween overlay on for this one. This is getting pretty spooky. So
I guess what?
I
Start
don't-
with investigation.
I guess. I mean, we have to go look and see what's going on. I don't
We're
like
kind of
this
detectives
atmosphere.
at this point, so we
Freaking
gotta
Sherlock
investigate
Holmes
everything.
and Watson.
What are y'all actually looking at? Because there's like metal containers that would contain bodies. that are getting ready for preparation. There's a couple of coffins that are open, no bodies in them. There's a furnace. There's a bunch of paperwork and vials and whatnot.
I'm gonna go look at the paperwork and files to see if I can find anything that would hint to Donovan's death or the children's disappearance.
Nova?
I'll go look at the containers.
Okay. And Cooper will kind of stand in between the both of you and trying to make sure you can see what both of you are doing.
That's fair.
Okay.
So as y'all go and look at them, the lights flick off.
man.
And you hear from upstairs, "You fucking nosy bastards!" And the doors slam. You are now in complete darkness. So let's go over to Gravy's group.
No!
Thank you. We messed up, Joe.
Like zoinks!
It's just our eyes. You can only see.
Just blink, blink.
Yeah.
So let's do this quickly of how we got to Baldur's Gate. What I'm going to do is just ask questions. I'm going to give each of you turns to just answer these questions. And we'll just, write in the story of a full day's travel there. So, first off, how
It's
did
the
we get
short
out of the city? And I'm going to let Gravy tell me that, because this is his plan. Because remember, the city's on lockdown.
I gotta let it cool off.
Gravy, you're muted.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
I got you, bro.
absolutely locked in. Thank you. One of us needs to be.
You should have just kinda told him and just have him like.
Dude, he would have said the same
Explain it
thing.
all.
Gravy, you were muted the whole time? The whole time.
The whole session.
We just keep going.
Gravy's been really quiet today.
No, it's like Gravy was on muted, and then JT was like, "Yeah, so you guys just kind of just get there, and
Okay, so how did it? I gotta smuggle.
Yeah, I'll let you tell
Jesus.
me how, because either it's a smuggle, a way out. Like, there's lots of options here, and I'm
I
not
was
gonna
trying to
get too
think
picky
about
with them.
how I make Toongar and Bishop fit in.
Fit in what?
oh,
I think that I honestly think that there's sort of like a back road that like only merchants and musicians and like travelers use. Like it's not common for like just like shipping or things like that. But like straight up traveling people who may or may not need like a quick exit from a city sort of knows how to get to these places, you know what I mean? So
Almost like a railroad that's underground or something like that.
Sort of like think more like the blues railway, from like Chicago down to the south. How about that?
Yeah, that works.
Because it's all musicians. And so, yeah, so these people, we all sort of have kept it on the DL and only kind of use it when necessary to, keep
What's
it
the
that way.
entryway to this thing?
The
Because there's
entryway
city
to this
walls. So
Yeah.
is it just like under the city? Is it like in the back of a shop? Where is it?
It's a it's the back of like a music store, like an instruments shop.
Oh, that's cool.
And you pull
Clever.
a specific string on a lyre and like play a certain
I
note.
hit the gong.
And you have to hit a gong. And you pull a lyre, you pull a specific chord on or a string on a lyre and it opens a passageway. Which actually just flips you right outside the wall.
It just turns like Scooby-Doo.
dude, this is really just
I'm
a
a-
Scooby-Doo adventure.
I'm a huge fan of every time we go anywhere with Gravy because they always have very unique entrances to wherever we're going.
I am an interesting character.
Gravy has all the hidden places.
You know what I mean?
Joe's got nachos.
Yeah. So it just flips you out Scooby-Doo style. You stand on it, you hear just like the it like rotates and everyone's like, whoa.
So Toongar, I'm gonna let you describe what the day travel to Baldur's Gate's like. Like, what's the mood of the party? Because it's been raining in Torque. You just got out of, being woken up super early. It's not a great situation when you're leaving. Are y'all in high spirits, low spirits? What's the mood? Did y'all make it fast? Just fill me in on the day's travel.
From Torque to Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
What time did we, or can I make up what time we woke up? Was
I
that
think
already?
We left
10?
at like 10.
We were
Yeah.
up at like
Got
10.
together and then
I think
dispersed.
y'all left at 10:30 the bar.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Glizzies.
Wait, was this at night?
In the
No,
morning.
because remember you had.
Oh yeah, Glizzy's is not only a bar; it's breakfast.
Yeah, and Cooper came and
Flapjacks.
interviewed everybody.
That's
We
right.
had brunch and then we dispersed.
Well, I would like to state that if I'm with Gravy and
Bishop,
Gideon and Bishop.
you got
If I'm with
this.
them two, it's probably high spirits. Not gonna lie. So
Okay.
we're probably just walking down the street to the music place. We're like, okay, what the hell are we doing here? Lockdown. I guess this is a nice place. Something to do while we're stuck in the area. All I hear is a ding and a what the hell? Where are we? And we're all somehow wearing different outfits as soon as we're slapped to a different room.
We're wearing each other's clothes.
Or wearing each other's clothes.
I have like a super baggy overalls or something on from.
Yeah. I have your tunic on. It's just like a bra.
It's like a tube top.
And
Oh, is Bishop just not wearing anything at that point?
Bishop just has his clothes folded in his hands, like he saw the clothes swap and everyone else. He's like, I thought I was supposed to take these off.
anyways, we cut out to the outside of the escape of the music shop, and I guess there's a tunnel that goes outside the city, and we're all wearing our normal clothes. And I would like to assume that Gideon is playing his guitar he had on that first night and singing us some tunes, singing Toongar some tunes, and you know what? It's Gideon and Bishop and Toongar. You know, it's
So
some of the jokiest members of the group.
and I don't
just-
think we've had like this isolation of party members before.
Probably not.
No,
probably
we
not. So
haven't.
I'm probably like not really saying any one-offs until someone else mentions something, and then I try to make a one-off.
So by the end of it, the party's just having a good time going to Baldur's Gate.
I would
At
assume
this
so.
time-
Yeah, there's a little bit of weird tension, but it's all in all.
Somebody broke the
good time.
ice, and now
Probably Gideon.
it's a good time. Yeah, it's probably
Exactly.
The same note the whole way. Down, down.
He's tuning.
I was playing multiple notes. Did it just none of them come through?
Only
Except for the one for
one.
you guys?
We only got
I
one.
like
There
to
noise cancellation.
I like to think that in universe, you're doing that thing that when musicians don't really want to play for a group of people, they just continuously tune their instrument, and you're just doing it with one note. Ding, no, ding.
Oh my god! And hold on.
I've
hold on,
almost
hold
got
on.
it. I've almost got it.
Here you go. No noise suppression. Let's try this. Is this any better? Hey.
Oh,
Yeah,
much
that's
better.
It is out of tune though, so I will have to tune it.
No.
I promise,
just-
guys. Normally sounds way better than this.
Hold on, it's this one chord.
We're close. The thing about the humidity is that it,
Oh, my God.
loosens all of your strings.
It's probably humid in the tunnel too.
That's actually better. Can't believe I did that without a tuner. Yeah, no.
I guess we're in good spirits, listening to Gideon play some country road.
Take me home.
For real, you're actually going home.
Exactly, and then
Yeah.
and
Oh,
that's where we're at.
You're making
And
your way downtown.
DMC,
Walking
DMCA.
Absolutely.
And you're homebound. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
And I see you.
So,
And I miss
And
you.
I need you.
Okay.
Bishop, I'll let you explain.
And I
the
miss
city.
you.
So, I will let you explain the city, or I'll let you explain
Oh, crap.
after I explain the city.
Okay.
So, y'all walk up to Baldur's Gate. For the audience, this is the first time we've seen a big city. This is like a capital city. So, instead of just having, like, Torque
boy?
has walls, but they're not like, they're like 8-foot walls, right? So they're tall, but, you know, not massive. These are like 18-foot walls. Like, they're massive, and they're double stacked, and they've got archers on the top of them. They've got giant, like, metal barred gates that will come down. Baldur's Gate itself has a whole bunch of different entrances. There's
Like a stronghold.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a capital city for sure. It's like the king of trade for Harlow. So there's also trade all outside of all the gates. So it's like a market square out of every entrance of people trying to sell things. Oh, you know, you're a traveler and blah, blah, blah. But currently, the gates are closed as y'all walk up to it. Baldur's Gate is also always known, because it's right on the ocean front, it gets a lot of seawater. It's like constantly raining and muggy. It's just an overcast. It's always dark. It's always a little muggy. It's always raining.
To know that I'm from like the realm
Seattle.
of Seattle. Yeah.
Yes, it is actually Seattle.
I'm from Seattle, but in the realm.
It's even worse too because, you know, they don't have like AC or anything, so it's just muggy and shitty.
Ugh.
That's
So-
why all the good musicians are from here.
Bishop, I'll let you explain how we're gonna get into the city. The gates are currently locked.
I can do two things. I can just say how we get in, or I can pitch an interaction.
Up
Which
to you.
would you like to?
You can do either.
I'll just roll a d4. If it's high, it'll be an interaction. If it's low, I'll just say how we get in. Okay. So the interaction goes, as we come up to the gates, it's freshly rained. So the rain's slowly going away. It's just a slight drizzle every now and again. If you're wearing a hat, you hear like one or two droplets hit your hat, or the ground's a little soft. We come up to a gate, which seems to be, there's no type of traders or anything out there right now. Something's obviously up because the gates are closed. And there's one small little guard post with one guard that looks a lot larger, looks more serious. Guy's probably seen like war or something. He's very like I'm retired, but I could absolutely just wreck your day. And there's two other younger guards that are probably there just to collect hours for their, you know, whatever city thing or club that they're a part of. And as we come up, the two young guards are not really paying attention. They're kind of like play fighting with their like swords. And the main guard is in the guard post, or I guess like a shed or whatever. And he basically like starts yelling at the two guys, be like, "Focus up! We got people coming, and they'll meet us at the gate."
Okay. And how do you actually get in?
Gideon basically just drops a parent name, and the older guard goes like, yeah, get idiots, go open the gate right now, please. And then he'll be like, "Hey, sorry if they're bothering you. They're two young guys. They'll listen to them." And he will kind of give a glance towards Bishop and Toongar, just to kind of be like, it's like weird security, I guess. And we'll get through, and I guess we'll walk through the square of all the traders and stuff that are inside the walls, and start heading towards Gideon's parent house.
I'll explain the city too, now that we're in there. Because it's an actual city I've built. I do have two questions, and I guess we'll split it up between Bishop, since you started it, and Gravy. So first question will go to Bishop. What is Gravy's father's name? Because that's the name that's been given.
I'm thinking Seattle, so I want to say Fairbanks for some reason.
His father's name is Fairbanks. And then Gravy,
His last name. First, I guess. Do I give a first name as well?
just
or not?
first name.
Oh, first name.
Reginald. Sorry.
What's a religious? I'm gonna say Malachi.
Malachi. Perfect. Actually, I'm not even going to give it to you, Gravy. I'm going to give it to Toongar, because I think it's more interesting that they build your parents' backstory a little bit.
That's dangerous.
It is.
Toongar. So the situation is, Gravy walked up, gave his father's name, and immediately the city that's on lockdown opened the gates, risking whatever reasons to allow him to come in just with the name drop. So what on earth does Gravy's father do, Malachi? Why does his name carry so much weight?
He runs the crime ring.
I'm sorry, what?
That's low key fitting for my character's backstory. So well guessed.
Okay, so the guard
Jeez.
that actually opened it is a crooked guard, which fits in with Baldur's Gate, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
What a Hail
Perfect.
Mary there.
I like it.
So he owns the police force.
He owns the
Yeah.
city, basically.
His dad owns the police force. They're just a bunch of crooked cops.
These are Italians. Hey, son, how you doing? Welcome back home.
Mom!
It turns out my
actually-
parents are not Jewish; they are Italian.
They're
That's
both.
the gabagool.
The mom's
Damn it, I
Jewish, the
watched the-
dad's Italian.
I watched the wrong movies.
Making his way back home.
Oh my God.
I should have watched Scarface instead of Princess Diary. Damn it. By the way, I want you to know, Gravy, I watched the entirety of that movie.
It's a good movie.
It's alright.
What do you mean it's alright? It's one of the best movies ever.
Never
I
seen
was
it.
very sick when I was watching it, so
Okay,
That
well,
made it
that'll
drag
put a
on.
taint
This man
it.
has been dying.
I have. It's been rough. Tanner can attest. I've not been well all week. Okay, so Baldur's Gate, as we got the description earlier, it's very damp all the time. Even when it's like sunny out, it just is skeltering hot. But that's pretty rare. It's normally overcast and at least drizzling, which is currently what's happening. It's a huge port city, so trade is abundant. Like we just learned that Gravy's family is part of the crime syndicate here. There's lots of crime syndicates in Baldur's Gate. In fact, like half the city's finances are tied up by crime syndicates. There's lots of families who own lots of things. You know, there's one family who owns like part of the dock. Then there's another family that owns the other part of the dock. There's like the family, which we just learned is Gideon's family. Good old Malachi, who runs the soldiers or the guards. And then there's one that runs the soldiers and the traders. And it's just like an entire like group, a cabal, if you will, of people who run this city from the shadows. They technically have a leader called Ren Shieldbreaker. She's technically like the leader of this city, but she is like a puppet face. She's the legitimacy of the city. Very well respected across Harlow. And Baldur's Gate is full of people. It's one of the trade capitals of the world. So it's like New York. I mean, there's just fucking people everywhere, and they've built on top of everything. So yeah, we wind through, and Baldur's Gate, it's kind of like a Texas city. They just kind of like, it's like San Antonio downtown. The streets don't make sense. You just kind of like wind through endlessly and have no idea where you're really going. It's just a rat maze. Except for your good buddy, Gravy, who knows where his parents live. Obviously, he grew up here and can take you all.
Perfect. Yeah, so the streets are dirty, dusty, slightly salty, and very fishy here. And that's just sort of the scent that you guys sort of have. Gideon seems relatively unfazed by it. In fact, in this It's almost like watching a dance, the way that Gideon can sort of just like slip and slide in between people through a crowd. To the point where it's a little bit not off-putting, but like maybe a little confusing and hard to follow because Gideon's certainly not waiting for anyone. But you see Gideon just sort of break off in the middle of what seems to be a completely full block down maybe 2-person wide alleyway. And there's like a porch down from this alley that's sort of inset. That's kind of like the basement to one of these front-facing buildings. But the entrance isn't on the street. The entrance is down here. And, you just hear like a... Mom? Dad? Hey, guys, I'm home.
Hey, Ma!
Hey, Ma! Ma!
Your
You
boy
heard
is
it,
home!
back. Gideon, is that you?
Of course it's me, Ma. Who's impersonating me at this hour? You know how many enemies I have? Open the door.
You got an
You hear
Italian
like
accent.
you hear like 6 locks unlock. And then like the board that's obviously prying the door get lifted off and then dropped. Boing, boing. And then the door.
Metal board.
Jeez.
My dying eyes, Gideon. Get on in here.
Hi, Ma.
She smacks you on the stomach. She goes, "Why are you so skinny?
Well, I haven't had any of your cooking. That's all.
Get in here."
Okay.
The drugs.
Does she acknowledge
Is it
us?
okay?
Giants
So
are-
she shuts the door in y'all's face.
Wait, no, Ma. Wait, hold on. We gotta bring them in with us. Those are my friends. We gotta.
Wait, you
Bishop
brought
will not-
company over without telling me. The house is a mess.
How am I supposed to tell you? I'm a traveler.
You could have sent a messenger.
I'm gonna beat the messenger. You know how
Nice.
inefficient these people are these days.
You could have sent a crow.
Yeah, that's my fault.
You're never
While,
thinking
while
about
the
these
conversation
things.
is happening, you just hear the bishop knock on the door.
Mom, we gotta let him in.
She
They aren't gonna
begrudgingly
understand, though.
opens the door. She's like, "Come in." She takes one look at Bishop and she takes a look at Gideon and she goes, "Is this a warbot?"
no, Ma, trust me, he's cool. He's cool.
Giant. Toongar walks in and she goes, "Oh dear God."
Ma, come on.
Hello.
You can't be that
How do
small-minded. You
do?
live in a city.
Go to the dining room. And she she shuts the door and lifts the big wood piece over the like crossbars and locks all the locks. So as y'all go to the table, immediately she will go to the kitchen and start preparing stuff as tradition. She's just gonna keep flooding. Like the conversation doesn't happen at the table. It happens like she's in the kitchen and y'all are in the dining room, and it's just like a screaming match between. Gideon, where have you been?
What do you mean? I've been.
I don't
all
want to
over.
know. Never mind. I don't want to know. Now, why have you not been eating? You have money, right?
No, yeah, Ma. I got. Well, actually,
You better have money.
I could use.
I just gave you money.
I know you just gave me money, but sometimes I spend it because that's what you're supposed to do with money.
You're gonna have to ask your father.
Oh my God, Mom! Don't make me talk to Dad.
You know how your father is. He works hard for the money.
I know. Well, does he? He's kind of a criminal.
That means he works harder. What do your friends like to eat? Does the robot man eat?
He hasn't answered that question. I kept asking about oil, but he wouldn't let me.
I'm
know.
gonna bring him food anyways.
Sounds good. I don't know about the other big guy either. Toongar, do you eat?
Do I eat?
Yes. I don't know.
The hell does it look like? Yes.
Yes? Okay, I don't know if you're naturally that big. Okay, he's a robot, dude. I've never seen one of those before.
Toongar snapped back with some attitude.
Toongar's a
Alright,
robot.
Toongar needs calories to keep up his muscle mass.
So she walks
Toongar's
back out with
actually
like,
the
a
robot.
bunch
I've
of
been eating
food.
10 snacks every hour. Have you not noticed?
don't know
Just
why you-
stuff in his face.
I have
What
an
do you think is under
anabolic
this hat?
window.
An anabolic window.
I have a bunch of
Just-
snacks in my hat.
He just around his hat, he just has like sausage links and just like the entire top of his hat's filled with stuff.
Think this is ammo?
his holster's filled with sausage and sauces. Like,
It's from a motherland.
all right, Tungar, let me tell you something. This is gonna be some of the best home cooking you ever had. Hey,
So she
Bishop.
brings like shawarma, flatbread, matzah,
delicious.
all the servings of a quick meal that she was not prepared to make. She sets all the food down on the table and starts pouring wine. Just very traditional in this house. You would know the cups. So everybody except for Gravy or for Gideon would be like, these are like really big cups, and she is pouring to the brim. But that's just kind of like normal for Gideon. He grew up in this house. They drink and have a very good time. But she stops halfway pouring Gideon's drink, and she goes, "Are you wearing shoes in my house?" Start over. Get up and start over.
Gideon's gonna try and pull some magic. Because he knows that he fucked up really bad. He's gonna try and like magically make this not an issue.
Just minor illusion.
Yeah, I'm thinking minor illusion to make it look like I'm not wearing my
Yeah,
shoes.
can you give me like a stealth or something to like, or sleight of hand or something like that to see if you can make it sneaky, like she just missaw.
How did I do?
That's pretty good.
Well,
I'll give it to
dang.
you.
Okay.
So she
I'm gonna
looks back down. You say something along the lines of, "You're misremembering it," or "I didn't."
Yeah, no, Mao, wait, you think I would come home and not take my shoes off? You think I was raised in a barn?
You're right. Oh, it's been a long day. I apologize. Sorry.
I would like
And
to
then
think
she shoots daggers at Tungar and Bishop, and she
will
goes,
say,
"There are rules here."
I feel Bishop, thinking how Bishop works, I feel like he would have already taken like his hat, put on the hat rack, took his coat off, took his boots off, because he's very proper. So he probably would have already done that.
Okay, so he likes a Tungar then.
Okay, except you didn't say that, did you? Oh, pardon me. I did not know the custom.
Yeah, too bad. That's my
I
fault.
was take my shoes off and like, I bet they're just like the worst case, just like mud caked. Like I take them off, and every time I like make any sort of move on them, just like flakes of like dried mud, like dirt, like cake, like falling off. Like I'm terribly sorry. Oh my god. You
It's
must
quite
excuse.
alright.
Oh, that's
It's
a
quite
big one.
alright.
Gideon follows him out into the main hallway so he can also go take his shoes off.
Got away with it.
You're like here.
Mud flakes and
You're like
stuff.
here. I'll show you where to put them.
Yeah. Tungar, yeah, I'll show you. This is my fault. He like taps his chest, sort of walks. It's like,
And just like lightly put them down like outside. Oh, I know, but the door's locked. I'll just put them like next to the door.
that's all 6 locks.
Yeah.
Lifts the big wood beam off again.
Good lord.
So as y'all come to sit down again, she looks at Gideon. She goes, "So how's Rachel?"
Rachel
Okay.
able to bear, because if it's not, we may have some issues.
Now, Ma, I know that you are very fond of Rachel, and we're really pretty happy about the time that I spent with her. But sometimes you just gotta let the bird out of the cage.
Gideon,
Are you a cage?
son,
Mm-hmm.
she's wealthy and she's good for the family. I don't care who you fuck, but you need to marry her. It's good for the family.
Is she still in the city? I haven't talked to her in a long time, Ma.
Yeah, I'm sure she's in the city. Where else would she be?
Can we
need
can
to
we
make
put in
this
the-
a top priority.
You could go do whatever you want, but Rachel.
We need a good lady to hold him down.
So as
Like
This
a
is
bear.
the new top priority of the group.
Like a bear.
Bishop, if you don't shut the
The-
fuck up right now.
Toongar doesn't know about the orphans, but the orphans can wait. This is the new objective. Finding this Rachel girl.
Yeah, screw
Forgive me.
Nightwing and all the other Robins. We gotta find this Rachel.
Rachel.
Where is she?
as this very fun and awkward dinner is happening, we cut back to a very dark room.
And you hear
What?
zoinks.
It's pitch
Like-
black in here. And you just heard from up the staircase, which just got locked again, the voice go, "You should have stayed out of your... Stayed..." Sorry, medicine's kicking in here. I might. Hold on. I'm processing.
With a whole
Processing.
shot of NyQuil right in
You
front of our eyes.
You better stop.
Damn,
She's
yeah.
got Tourette's.
So in universe, it's just a... You ought to know better.
You and out of pancakes. Get out of here now.
You ate the last bit of them pancakes. Once again, for everyone viewing this, I've been very sick all week.
You.
You gotta go.
You guys should just go away. I don't even know why you're
Just go.
How dare you?
Do you know who I am?
So I guess I asked the guys. I'm like, "Does anyone got a light?"
No.
Just said this is the IRS.
Coops, you got yourself one of them lighters, something to light up our life. I mean, room. Both.
I think,
Wait, that was.
being wizard, actually, what?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I mean,
No, I was just.
are you sure you're talking to me or Cooper?
Well, I was talking to
It's
Cooper,
dark in-
but
it's
you can
dark
go
in
ahead
here.
and respond.
Okay, I'm just checking. It's dark in here. I know magic that can light this place, unless
Yeah, if you have it, you should use it.
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
Oh, crikey.
Because Cooper does not.
He doesn't have a lighter, no nothing. He seems like the guy that would smoke these
Cooper
cigars or something.
Yeah, with a cigar smoker. It's not like
He's not one of them.
it's
Flick.
it's not like he has a Zippo.
I don't know how Cooper rolls. We're obviously not that good friends.
I know exactly what's in Cooper's
Cooper.
pockets. I bought him a Zippo.
Cooper, you have you know what be going on.
You can just tell through the darkness. In fact, for the audience, we get the dark vision camera angle where everything's like green. And Cooper gives the look of, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die with these two." And he goes, "What the fuck did you just ask me? Do I know what just happened?" He had turned the lights off and then taunted us.
Maybe
I think he's gonna serve us tea. I don't know.
Oh, you think
I
he's going to
don't- I
serve
guess-
us tea in this darkness? That's crazy. He's probably going to
Right.
spill it on the steps.
true. It's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
What about
We should find a light switch or something. That way we can set the tea
Can
up.
can I feel for the stairs? Can I feel?
Yeah, you can search around.
What role is that? To
Perception
feel the
at disadvantage.
Perception at disadvantage. challenge?
Yeah.
11. So I think if you search
My
like,
contacts.
if you search for like a minute or two, you could find them.
That's an interesting freeze frame.
I'll froze.
So yeah, if you search for like a minute or two, you could definitely find them.
By the way,
Okay.
I have a question. Like, when we got down there, did we see any like light switches or anything?
No, there's not light switches.
Well, like,
I have a question.
Magic light switches.
yeah, magic.
Is-
Come on.
Is Atradash half orc?
Yeah.
So don't you have dark vision?
Yeah, but you have to have
Also, one in my
partial-
eye. Yeah, just one eye.
In order for dark vision to work, you have to have low light, which means you have to have some type of light, even if it's distant, like moonlight,
Yeah,
but it's pitch black in here.
Or Cooper,
Yes.
you know, so you can light up your world.
I got nerfed.
Like everybody else.
Oh,
So I need both of you to make perception checks.
Okie dokie.
did I find the stair or no?
You did. You found the stairs.
Yeah, it'll take you like another minute. But yes.
Okay, here's my perception.
wow, that's
Oh,
pretty good.
19.
Alter
There
Dash,
for
while you're on
nothing.
the floor, like looking for the stairs, about the time you find the stairs, you sniff the air. Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Something's now filling the air in here.
Sorry, I farted. I was nervous.
Joe, stop farting.
Sorry.
It smells like some embalming fuel is now leaking, lots of it. And if you know anything about embalming fuel, actually, everyone give me a medicine check. Let's see if we know anything about embalming fuel.
Okay, you froze on the really important part. Could you say that again?
Do the medicine
Embalming fuel is
check.
filling in.
Do
Medicine
I
check.
have to roll or no?
No, you're not here.
Medicine.
I'm gonna roll anyways.
Can I
I
reroll?
want to anyways. I haven't rolled it off.
we all both got
Oh, I
adjustments.
don't know what it is for
Okay.
sure.
21 because it's
Oh,
got advantage.
I totally know.
But
I'm not-
Bishop and I don't know what that is.
So, Alter Dash and Toongar, while he's sitting at dinner thinking about embalming fuels, would know that embalming fuel is like incredibly flammable and explosive. And this room is now filling up with embalming fuel.
Oh,
Can I
crap.
can I see where it's
Oh.
coming from? Like, is there a way for me
We
to find
can't
out?
see.
No, like
Yeah, and,
investigate. Like,
and your pitch black room.
I can't feel
I can
around.
smell it.
Yeah, use my nostrils. Yeah, I can.
You actually don't even know it's happening.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Forget
Oh.
that.
Because-
I forgot. I don't know nothing about this.
Can do I find the stairs?
Yeah.
Dude, you found
Can
the stairs
I-
like 3 times.
Proceeds to walk toward like up the stairs.
Yeah,
Wait.
it would take you a full turn to do that, though.
Oh, we in it. Oh, we talking about turns now. Oh snap.
Yo, we're in it. Someone needs to get me up the steps.
I'll take it. Oh mother, you see what happens?
I didn't.
told
want
you.
To, I said
told
stay
you.
up the steps.
Just stay upstairs.
I said
Just
I want to stay upstairs. Cooper was
Does
like,
the
no.
arguing take a turn? Because I feel like this might take a turn.
No,
Now I
you freeze.
will take a turn to go up the stairs. I will take a turn to go up the stairs.
Okay, you get to the top
Yeah.
of the stairs.
Okay. I wouldn't know it's locked, right? Or did I hear it get locked?
You heard it get locked again.
Okay. I'll proceed to start banging. Like kind of like the shoulder bang
Give
to
me
the
the-
door.
Give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. Oh,
See if you're smart enough to know how to do it.
door. Intelligence.
That's the wall. My bad. Frick, what the heck does Joe do?
Do you click the underneath saving throws? Intelligent.
Just intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, like this.
Blam.
Okay, I'll give it to you out of 12. It occurs to you after you hit the door once that hitting the door, like shouldering the door or hitting the door with like your clothing is probably a bad idea because of static electricity.
That is so bull.
Wow.
I say to myself.
You hit it once and you're like, wait a minute. Maybe you see a spark from your clothes because it's pitch black, so you would definitely see it if it happened. And like, ooh. maybe I shouldn't do that.
Okay.
We are
This
dying.
is if I
Can you pick
turn
the
on
lock?
if I turn on the light,
Oh, I could pick
will
the lock.
that kill us?
There's not a light switch.
There's no light
It
switches.
was,
Okay, what
But we can't,
there's
like,
no
if we tried to, like, start
It was
any
a
type of
magical
fire.
aura.
Yeah, if we start...
it's a magical aura.
it
Can I
was. It no longer is.
he
WAS.
took the magical aura? Where
It
did
was-
they go?
It was his magic.
They are magic.
Them.
They.
They it
I'm gonna
Oh,
go to Cooper and be
oh.
like, "Hey, Coops, we gotta get out of here, man. Can you go up
You
and
heard
get that
him?
lock?"
You hear him, like through a muffled sound. I think I'm gonna be okay.
Oh, I thought he was drinking it. Oh.
Hey, Cooper, what are you doing there, bud? What you doing there?
I'm always prepared.
What?
I rolled towards the sound of his voice. What do you have? What are you prepared about?
Joe, I will literally kill us all.
It stops rolling. What?
If you ruin this for me, I will just kill us all.
I'm
Oh.
so confused. We gotta get out of here, boss.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was waiting until we go unconscious. He wouldn't blow this entire thing up.
So what do we do? Just go
You
unconscious?
play unconscious. I'm gonna kill the bitch.
I
Okay.
like what he's thinking.
Can I? Is there somewhere
You
comfy
just, like-
I could be unconscious?
So, like, we see
Just, like
this.
sponge in your chair, right?
Yeah,
We
but
see
after a
this
while,
thing-
that's uncomfortable.
We seen this scene from the point of view of Cooper, and he's got, like, very obviously, because we're seeing it through his eyes, some type of mask on, like a gas mask of some sort.
This guy.
And, like, we, as the audience, see the room in, like, green, and Joe, like, sitting there being like, what? Like, just gonna kill us all? And then up the stairs, you can just see the, like, shoulder of Atradash hit it once, and the little sparks
Oh.
come off. And then him back off and being, that was a
no,
bad
no.
idea.
Mm,
And then Cooper with his gun still in there be like, I will kill us all.
It's a
okay.
beautiful scene.
I guess we I know I froze. I guess we follow Coop's plan and pretend to knock out. Wait, can we pretend?
Yeah, so with Cooper's help and the two of you, like, putting input in, y'all could probably figure out, like, getting low to the ground and then, like, covering your faces gives you the best opportunity.
Got like a wizard's cloak on. You could probably just.
Just
True.
Woof.
Can I just wizard cloak myself out of here or something?
Because since it's a gas, it's probably hot, so it's going to rise.
I will go down the stairs safely so I don't trip. And get together with Cooper, well, kind of like, Marco Polo, kind of like that tactic.
Marco, silence.
Gets yeah, say something. And then I'll proceed to listen to what Cooper has to say.
That's what he helps.
Okay.
Like,
So
get
what?
low, cover
Get
your
low.
face.
All right, I guess. I mean, follow the boss's plan. That's what we do.
So after a while, you can hear, like, the sound of, like, a cutoff, and the gas stops filling the room. And Cooper, 'cause we still can't see because the room is pitch black.
Mhm.
But as the audience, we get to see Cooper has, like, found himself into a corner under the stairs, and he's just waiting for this motherfucker to walk down, and he's gonna try to light him up. But he can't see either, so he's kind of hoping, he turns the lights back on.
So, quick thing. I'm like, we're all on the floor, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
except for Cooper, he's up against the wall.
Right. I deliberately, like, tilted my wheelchair right in front of the steps, so he has to go over it. And
It's not just a clean jump.
and I also have the button to. My hand is on one of the guns, and it's ready, like, basically, because I'm pretending. But, like, if I have the shot, I'm able to take it.
Did you already have
Can
your?
I?
Yeah, but I had to put it down because we're going down the steps.
Oh, right.
Can I?
You can.
Since. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay. So, Cooper's underneath the stairs back there. The people aren't in the room yet.
Nobody's in the room except y'all.
Okay. Since Cooper is hiding, could I use minor illusion to make a fake body of Cooper so
Yeah.
they're not suspicious?
Oh, this man
100%,
thinking
yeah.
big boy stuff.
Yeah, you
No,
100%
I
can.
was pulling out the big brain tactics, bro.
Okay.
Man
Do I
put
just
his
click
little
it?
brain, put
Click
a big brain.
minor illusion. Okay. There you
That's-
go.
That's really good. Big plays.
Absolutely.
We're
So you
making
just
big
have
plays.
You
Let's
just
do
have
it.
Cooper just like out on the floor.
Yeah, kind of
Are
like
you
a
making him the
werewolf.
first body that you would come across?
Well, isn't Joe's? Because he's at the stairs?
No, the
Yeah, but
wheelchair's
Joker-
on there. I'm probably like
Oh.
closer away from it.
Got you.
So you put Cooper closest. So, well, his fake Cooper.
Fake Coops.
The illusion, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So after a while, you can hear like some type of fan kick on to like clear up the rest of the smoke, and you can hear the latch on the door open. The light floods in from the staircase, and you can see a dark silhouette of a person. And then he takes a couple steps in and then shuts the door behind him. It cracks open just a little bit, so there's a little bit of light, but not enough to really see what's going on.
Orc vision.
It's like shotgun noise.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see this creature sulking down. He's got like big claws attached to his hand, and he's coming on down to say what's up.
I don't like that. I don't
Wait,
like that
so-
one bit.
Only I can see that since there's a little bit of light.
Yeah, you're the only one who can see it. It looks like he can see very well.
Oh.
I do that.
Please don't do that noise.
That one, kill that one.
What the hell?
Yeah, you can hear him muttering to himself, like, "Mother won't be pleased with this. These
Oh,
are not
man.
part of the markings. Mother won't be happy.
Dude,
The sisterhood not be happy with this one."
it's like Resident Evil.
For real,
Welcome
right?
to the family.
Welcome to the family, son.
Welcome to the family, son. I guess we pretend we gotta play our part.
Yeah,
So
we're
I will-
pretending, but we're ready. That's it.
Timeout. Both of my Halloween episodes have been referenced to Resident Evil now. I'm just saying it's a weird. Neither of them were based on it at all, but I do think it's hilarious that both of y'all have made remarks at this point. Anyways, continue.
Did we do a Scooby-Doo
Yeah,
one last time?
we're pretty
That'd
good.
be cool if we did. Scooby-Doo and Resident Evil.
Yeah, I will. Woof. I'll lay down.
Okay.
I'll continue to lay down. Yeah.
As he comes and steps over the wheelchair, we cut back to the other group.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on. That's so not cool.
Oh man.
I know.
We've laid the trap. And we're going into a long tale from
It's a trap.
catching on the tail end of this story of Gravy's mother telling us all about Rachel and how she's good for the family business. And it occurs to everybody except maybe Bishop. I'll let you determine if you catch this. It has nothing to do with love or attraction, or it's just legitimately what her family can do for Gravy's family.
I would say, for Bishop's sake, he's listening very intently. He is being the utmost goodest of boys, and he is just like,
She's like, and her family controls so much of the trade yard, and that's why, a perfect unity of we don't check their goods, they bring whatever they want into the city, we get a cut of that, and it's, a match made in heaven. I mean, God would get behind that.
Wow, I know it's. I can't.
I'm not saying you have to love her.
You know, I know that's kind of the problem. I don't know.
Well,
But
then you have to love her.
all right, Ma, I'm gonna level with you real fast, okay? This is probably why I don't come back very often. If we're being can we be completely honest with each other for a second? Ma, I love you to death. This is kind of exhausting. I'm kind of exhausted.
Well, you come in here asking for money. I'm just saying you could, do your fair share. Your brother, he married somebody we wanted him to, and look how
Yeah,
well that worked out for us.
I know, and I don't know why that's
And
not
he's-
enough for you guys.
And he's fucking retarded, so I don't know why it's so difficult for you to be useful. You're the smart one of the family. You're more like your father. He's like the odd duck. I don't even know if he's ours.
Here's the thing, Ma. I'm gonna have to get out of here. You can't be talking like this in front of my friends. Like there's so many levels to this right now, Ma.
Why did you even come, Gideon? Did you just want money and food?
No, why did I come? I had a real reason. Shit.
Moida.
That is right. There was a murder, Mom.
You murdered someone?
No. Someone that you and Dad know got murdered. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. The Bishop. What was his name? Do you remember his name?
Donovan.
Rachel.
Mr. Gideon. Donovan was the priest's name.
Donovan? Sir Donovan?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
how tragic.
I know. I hate to come with news like this.
That's horrible.
Anyways,
was a
back
good
to
man.
Rachel.
Donovan was a very good man.
Garfield, shut the fuck up.
How can I help
Yeah.
you with good Donovan? Do you need money for
Ma-
his funeral expenses?
No,
or-
Matt. No, he's fine there. No,
How
the
did he
issue.
die?
He was murdered, Ma. He got
Terribly.
killed. He was stabbed to death.
Oh,
In
he's a
a-
priest.
Was that not true? Is that not true? How was he murdered?
His back was cut open and
was
all of his
gored.
organs was taken out.
He was gored.
Oh,
So, yeah.
yeah. I'm just gonna tell her he was stabbed anyway. 'Cause
It's
I don't
clean
think
that
we can
way.
handle that. It's better that way. Yeah, Ma, he was murdered. Do you think there's anything? Is there anyone that you knew that, or Dad knows, or the brother? What the fuck's my brother's name? We're gonna go with Sam.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
Do you know
Samwell.
if Sam, like, do you, Sam, Dad, any of you guys know anything about maybe what Sir Donovan had going on in his life?
Donovan was a good man. I mean, he worked for our family for a long time, had lots of
Okay, well,
secrets.
Let's not pretend that working for our family and being a good man are exactly the same thing.
They
okay?
are hand in hand occasionally.
Occasionally, not. I don't know what to tell you.
Did I stutter? I
No.
admitted occasionally.
Here's the thing, our family is kind of in some risky business, right?
What kind of business?
A bad business, Bishop, but don't worry about it. Right
Bad?
now. It's bad generally. I'll tell you about it later. It's okay. No, it's good. It's good generally. It's bad. It feels bad in the moment, but it's for the greater good.
Greater good.
Yes, the
It's
greater
bad
good.
in the moment.
It's like it's bad for some people, but it's good for more people than it's bad.
As
for
long
people
as
it's
the
bad
greater
for.
good is served, and the bishop will kind of sit back like,
Yes.
Nailed
Yeah,
it.
that's good, Bishop. Good. Yeah, no, but he got killed. Is there any dirty dealings? Anything that Am I gonna have to ask Dad? It's kind of feeling like I'm gonna have to go talk to Dad.
No, I know more than your father. You
Do
know
you?
who runs the family here.
I know you run the family, Ma, but he runs the business, and I don't think the family is the one that got this guy killed.
Your father... I don't know how to tell you this, Gideon. Your father made this pretty clear last time you were here, but... he doesn't really want to talk to you.
I don't really want to talk to him, Ma. This isn't about what either of us wants right now. Okay, this is kind of, hey, Bishop, greater good, right? This is kind of for the greater good.
absolutely, greater good is the best thing to uphold.
Mom, he's a robot. He's like robotic morals, Ma.
Did you
Where-
mention the children? Is it-
No. No,
Okay.
I'm not. I probably should.
She goes, no. Sure, he was on our payroll for a long time, but we never asked him to do anything
Are those-
unmoral.
Are those kids our responsibility now? The kids that he was in charge of, or is that his own thing?
Looks at you. What children? He doesn't have children. Does he have
Oh, he
children?
He ran an orphanage, Ma.
Oh, how wonderful! I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we gotta. That's like.
And
the
those kids are
kind of-
missing.
Yeah, they're missing now. So we got.
She looks at you with more concern, like, how many children are we talking about?
Like 30?
Why did you lead with that? Fuck Donovan. Fucking 30 children missing.
Because you knew Donovan. Mom, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
but
this
they're
is-
the future. Donovan's an old kook.
I didn't know you had
Was
this
an old
staunch of. Yeah, he was. Yeah, past tense, Ma. I don't think any of us are magic enough to make anything like that happen around here.
We do know a wizard.
We do know a wizard. Wait, who's a wizard?
That would be the orc, the half-orc Atradash.
That we quickly
I know-
flash back to the fake Cooper on the floor.
Good transition.
And then we flip back to the table.
I didn't know he knew magic. That's. I don't think I've ever seen him use magic in my entire. I think I've used more magic than he has. Yeah, that's beside the point. Yeah, Mom, there's missing kids. We gotta figure out what's going on with the missing kids. We gotta figure out what happened to the Donovan, because obviously whatever happened to Donovan is probably what's happening to the kids.
You
So
a whole bunch of kids went. Your brother Sam, he's been investigating that. You know, he's doing good or
of
whatever.
course he has.
There's been a lot of
Um,
missing children here too.
Would you know
Why didn't
anybody?
you lead with that, Mom?
Well,
should
I
put,
didn't know there was
like-
missing children.
If Miss Ubel, is it? How do you say your last name, Gideon?
Yeah, Ubel.
Ubel. Bishop would like to know, Miss Ubel, if there is anyone you would know that would probably have any ill will or disdain towards Master Sir Donovan, that would lead them to want to harm him in any such way.
Other than us, no.
What? Mom. You
Well,
cannot
he
be
left us.
clear you are incriminating the family. Oh my god. In the name
I
of
haven't
the Lord,
seen
I am
Donovan.
gonna lose my fucking mind.
I offered to pay for his funeral. He was a very good man. That's why we didn't go out and kill him.
You see Tungar just
You guys are
writing.
seriously taking notes.
I am writing down what I can taste in this magnificent dish you made. Hints
Tungar,
of
it's
he's like a connoisseur of like alcohol, but he can also find taste within like dishes. Taste of
Chili powder and nutmeg.
arugula, yeah, nutmeg.
Is matzah?
But it's just like they did it in all caps.
Tungar, I'll have to see what you have written down for that recipe, because I know the family recipe. I'll have to see if it corroborates or not.
Yeah, I would love to collaborate there.
All right,
Later.
Mao.
Later.
Well, we gotta go. It's been nice to catch up.
Lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
That-
tell Sam I
that's it?
say hi.
You came all this way to tell me that Donovan, the old priest who worked for us, is fucking dead, and there's a bunch of missing children, and now you're just leaving.
We
Well, I
just
should
said he
probably
was dead.
ask
He
you about
wasn't
why
doing
he
dead.
left, right? Why did Donovan leave the family business? Because this is not a business that you get in and out of very easily.
Yeah, because he didn't agree with the morals.
Do y'all have bad morals here at your work?
No, they're good morals, Bishop. Mom, come on. I said moral robot. What did you not get the first time I said that? Keep it low key. I gotta really break this to him pretty slowly, all right? Because he's not gonna take it well. The first time he hears about this.
She looks at Bishop and in a very Gideon way goes, Sir Bishop, we run the guards troops around here. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, like a supporter?
Yes, you have a green cloak on, don't you?
Yes,
Don't you have rules that go along with that?
absolutely. There's actually.
Don't you sometimes have to make some very rough decisions in order to protect the good people around?
Bishop knows the fifth order of the Green Cloaks is to be tough but fair.
Correct. Sometimes tough means you have to make some very harsh calls, would you not agree? To protect the greater good.
As long as the greater good has been served, absolutely.
Good. So who is your leader?
They look at Gideon, and then they'll go, Mr. Steele.
She goes, so when Mr. Steele has to make a decision for the greater good, sometimes that is a very complex decision. That is what we're talking about when we talk about moral gray areas. You could disagree with the decision, but they're always made for the greater good. Does that help you out there, Gideon?
No, Ma, it would actually really help me out if you just tell me if you killed this motherfucker or not, but instead...
We did not kill him.
Okay.
I don't know
That's
who
good.
killed him.
That's good. We have a lead. Your family
Tungar.
did not murder anyone.
Tungar just puts a question mark after his last name.
Yeah, so... At this point, Gideon hits him with the Midwestern goodbye, goes, 2 hands on the thighs, gets up, he goes, well, it's about that time, Ma. It's getting to be that time. I really gotta go. We really gotta get out of here.
Are we leaving?
Yes, Bishop, we are leaving.
Bishop hasn't touched his plate yet, even though he doesn't eat. It's gone completely untouched. But he's like, oh, I haven't finished my plate yet.
We can take it to go.
Oh. Yes, great. That Bishop would much like this.
Okay, good. Ma, hey, it's been good to see you. I love you. Tell Sam I say hello. Tell Dad I might be stopping by later. I might have to talk to Dad about some business things.
Good business for the greater good.
Yes, good business for the greater good. Indeed, Bishop, indeed. Good catch.
She looks at you, Gideon, and she goes, next time don't bring fucking warbots into my house. Jesus.
Hey, next time, don't maybe be complicit in murder, okay?
Bishop is a green cloak, not a warbot anymore.
Exactly. And I am a musician and not kind of a mobster anymore, Ma. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to help with the family business. But hey, you
What
know,
a waste of
maybe
time.
maybe Sam will come around. You never know.
He's an idiot.
It doesn't matter. I've
Wow.
met Dad. We can... Yeah, I'll come back and talk to you later, Ma.
I'm sure
Okay.
you will. Okay, you can leave now, Gideon.
Thanks. And Gideon kind of...
Sir Bishop, I have a gift for you. Come here.
Yes, ma'am. He'll like scoot out of his chair very fast and walk over to her.
So
Or
she
follow
gives
her
you,
wherever she goes.
she gives you a few things, and I'll tell the group, but she tells you not to tell Gideon. And she hands you a bag of money.
Okay.
She goes, make sure he doesn't starve to death, please.
It will be
Keeper.
my duty.
And I know because, you know, of your kind that you will follow these orders. I think that's part of your...
Little
That's
racist, but it's Bishop will overlook that.
And if you ever get into trouble here in Baldur's Gate, please don't show Gideon you have this, because he would not approve. But if you ever get into any trouble and she hands you a coin,
Okay.
she goes, just hand this out. And
To
they'll get you to the right people. But I warn you, once you hand it out, well, it can't really be undone, so only use it in a sticky situation when you definitely need to get out and the other person definitely can't get out.
Oh,
If you
Bishop,
understand.
Bishop hates being sticky.
Perfect. She gives you the coin.
Flashes back to chupacabra eyeballs.
Right.
It's a
Oh,
coin with
being
just
sticky.
a gold U on it.
Okay. Before Bishop leaves, he'll turn back. But I guess she's like ushering us out of the door. And before Bishop gets pushed out, he'll turn around and tell the mother and say, Bishop will promise to make sure the skinny one does not get any skinnier.
Nods her head. Thank you, Gideon. Sherry is my name.
Come on.
Bye.
Are you hugging my friends? Are we done here? Can I go?
She looks at you. She goes, I thought you already left, Gideon.
No, I'm standing out here because I'm a good host. I'm waiting for my friends.
You can leave now.
Okay, thank you.
She looks at the rest of the party still in the room. She's like, well, get out!
It's like a very hurried get up.
All right, Tungar, Bishop.
Yes.
I think we're gonna have to go to Rachel's place.
Oh, perfect. We can get you a woman to keep you
No,
grounded.
this is not. No.
Yes.
Maybe feed you here and there.
No, mom was very particular about who she knew didn't do something wrong, but was not very eager to rule out people who may have done something wrong. And so I have a feeling that maybe Rachel and her family are gonna have some answers, but we'll see.
I request that whenever we get to Rachel's, I want Bishop to be the one to describe what she looks like.
Perfect.
Oh no.
So we're just going to skip
Love
directly into this. So we go to
Hi
Rachel's
ho,
above.
hi ho. It's off to Rachel's
So-
we go.
Toongar, since you started this, Gravy got to do the last. Actually, you know what? I want somebody who's not actually here to do it. So Nova, what is the entryway? Is this one also like in the back alley, like underground area,
Oh, is it fancy?
or is this a fancy house, or is this a normal house? Like, explain.
Because she has money, right?
Yeah,
Rachel has
she's got money.
Okay.
I think it should be like, because she got money, but she don't want to like give the impression she has money, so it looks like trashy. There's like trash everywhere. There's like rats and like squeak, 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 and yeah, and
Okay.
and her like her mailbox is beat up, and like just like spray paint all over her like door, but like she did it. Like it's all decoration technically. It's like it's like
Yeah.
it's Halloween or something.
And it's like a bunch
but-
of first floor apartments,
hmm
but she actually owns all of the apartments.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
they're all
hilarious.
fake doors.
hmm Exactly.
All the
Oh
walls
my
are
God.
removed. It's actually one big building, but it looks like a bunch of apartments.
Mhm.
Like in
I'm gonna-
Bleach.
I haven't seen that
Whoa.
episode, so
It's in
Spoiler.
the freaking previous season. Anyways.
I don't know. But anyways,
Okay, what does Rachel? Do I get to describe what Rachel looks like? Or
no,
is-
you do not.
no.
You get to knock
Awesome.
on the door.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna roll a 4, and I have 4 races in mind, and depending on what number it is gonna decide.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Gideon just kind of like looks like, for the first time it seems like that you've ever seen it. Gideon just kind of hits you with like the like he's already defeated. For the first time, he looks like he's lost this one before it's even started.
Okay.
So the door swings open, and
So.
Bishop, go ahead.
Okay, so just for like people know, the races were a centaur, a Goliath, a changeling, and a kobold. And we landed on changeling, which I think is the least interesting of the 4.
The most interesting.
But
It suits
So
Gideon
the
so,
door
well.
the door opens and it'll be a changeling, but it will not be like her pretending to look like somebody else. It's, I guess, their default natural form, so the gray with the white eyes. She has what looks to be almost like a fancy red, like a royal red robe, silk robe, like she was probably just lounging around, nothing else under it. And she's holding it looks like some type of like fancy alcohol, like maybe like a Chardonnay or something very top
Empty
level.
Serrano.
Yeah, something high class, Just kind of like opens the door. You know, she's in her regular like look, so she's gray skin with white hair. The hair, I would say, would probably be, well, I guess because it's a changeling, doesn't really matter. But her very, very long, almost to like her mid back, like very curly and full white hair. And she's just like, what?
Oh, I know what this character is now. So it's beautiful. Hey, Zeus, I'm gonna let you describe something too.
Oh.
So we have the outside of the building and we have the person now. But she's very high class. So what happens, like, what's the image when we open the door? We now know what the person looks like, but what's behind her? Is it like super gaudy, or is it like marble, or like what are we talking here? Or she's still pretty low class?
I would assume the floors are like squeaky clean. Like these things look like they've been waxed. You know, you have several very fancy paintings along the walls.
Oh, a kimono! That's what I was thinking of. Sorry. Sorry, just said a kimono. A kimono, sorry.
You're good. I would assume the walls are a very like fancy, like I want to say like brick with a large fire pit like in the distant back with wood burning in there. It's not like it's cold or
Sounds
anything.
cozy.
Yeah, it's just a very cozy place. You do see like one of those like bronze-ish colored couches with a couple of chairs around. You can see a couple of stools, a long stairwell with those rails that have like those little, the dividers that kind of curve up to the top, where you can see several rooms, still similar interior. There's some gold trimmed like on the doorways. And maybe there's like a carpet or like a rug, like over by the fire pit, like in the middle of where all the like the couch and stools would be at. That's what I got there.
Perfect. So the door opens and a ringing voice comes out. Be still, my beating heart. Is that my lover, Gideon?
Hey. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Where
Just
the
like
hell
nudges
have you been, my lover?
I've busy, lost. What have you been up to? It's good to see you.
Oh, waiting, often, all the time, constantly.
get
Come
that.
on in. How about you come on in?
Yeah.
Bishop gets lonely.
What
Yeah.
are you?
Don't we all?
You are a
Hey.
curious creature.
Bishop is no creature. He's in fact a machine.
She's southern.
Are you a... Well, I don't know how to say this, but are you enslaved, a maid, a warbot? What are you?
Bishop used to be a warbot that fought for a grand army, but he was torn apart, and now he's friends with Gideon and this young fellow, and he'll like kind of like lean his arm to Tungar.
She raises an
Oh.
eyebrow. She goes, "Oh, Gideon got some muscle. I understand now. Come on in."
Tungar is quite strong. He carried a dead horse for a while.
That sounds like something Gideon would do. Come on in.
Bishop will take his hat off and take his coat off and hang it.
I just take my shoes off automatically now.
Absolutely, me too.
It's like I'm
Gosh.
big freaking
We're
blue
just
feet.
just scared now. We're just scared. It's like I don't want to get in trouble.
Take the laces off now.
You can see, it's like see like my big blue like feet just come out and like I'm just like scrunching my toes in her carpet. It's like ooh, soft.
Dirty, sweaty feet. Oh.
Why are you here, Gideon? Is it to marry me, or is it to, do anything else?
Unfortunately for you, anything else. This time, Rachel. You never know.
I'm getting tired of this cat and mouse game.
What
What do I have to do? Kill your family, or?
Kill.
You're not giving me many options
You
anymore.
drive a hard bargain, Rachel. Has anyone ever told you that?
I know you don't like your family.
I don't know who I like right now, to be honest with you, because I was kind of expecting a bit of a warmer welcome.
I don't know why you would expect that. You walked into a mob family.
Gideon always expects a really warm welcome.
I'm the best. Why don't people excited to see me?
Why isn't everyone as excited to see me as I'm excited to be here? Like that's Gideon's thought process.
Well, you're not
every
excited
time.
to be here is the answer
Yeah,
to that one.
fair. That's fair. yeah, you're right. Listen, Rachel. So here's the problem. I'm gonna keep this quick because I think maybe we could chit chat a little more about maybe some marital or extramarital things.
Not
After-
till you marry me.
This is always a problem. Respect the hustle for sure, but not for me. Anyway, Rachel. So there's been a murder. Someone has.
Oh,
been murdered.
has there? There's always a murder with you.
No, but it's not.
Your family's really good at that.
I know they are. Here's the problem, Rachel. Okay, hear me out. There are now children being implicated in the fallout from all of this, and it's Sir Donovan. He was murdered. He had his back literally gored open. Now all of the orphans that he was in charge of overseeing are missing. And I need to know if you know anything about how or why this could have happened.
Of course I do. That's my job.
I knew you would.
That's what we do. We know everything.
I'd
And,
like to
you
make a
know-
charisma check on her just to try and like woo her a little bit.
Oh,
Like just to make her like me a little bit more at the moment.
Okay.
Because Gideon can already feel this getting out of his hands very quickly.
It's quickly going into her hands.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Charisma. Oh, here we go.
oh, that's
And just like in reality, this is one of those situations Gideon tries to immediately take a hold of, but it turns out he has no backbone on this one. He has no legs to stand on.
like Joe.
Like Joe, who's currently laying on the floor. Yeah, and
Good
my
one.
information, my family's information, our money that we make through, sailing and trade and all that comes along with that would be so beautiful if I didn't have, the guards constantly arresting the people I bring in. It- It's kind of an annoyance. I won't lie.
Please don't make me do this, Ray. I really don't want it. I don't want to do business. Am I gonna have to do business?
I
for
know who
you?
killed Donovan.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
But
And,
you're gonna have
and
to
what-
make business agreements
Can
here.
you just say what you want done so I can make a counter offer then?
Yeah, you're going to marry me.
I'm ordained. If it makes a difference, we can do this right here, right
It
now.
makes
Think
some
of the
big
children.
difference right now, and I need
Think
you to
of
stop
the
making
children.
differences. Can I do a history check real fast because I want to earn maybe a knowledge check? I want to know what marriage annulment clauses are like in
Gideon
my hometown.
gets married? Question mark?
Is it religion? Maybe is it a
Sure.
religion check?
Yeah, I'll let you make a religion.
Oh,
Zooey mama.
It depends on
Wow.
what the couple agrees upon. Like you could have a completely political marriage where it's just by title only, but it's whatever the agreed upon stature is.
Gotcha. Okay, Rachel, hear me out. I think I can make this. Gideon Ubel, a married man. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it. Tunkar, You said yes. You are ordained right now, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, in fact.
It's happening.
Okay,
As
Rachel.
a paladin,
Can we...
paladin, I am ordained.
Perfect.
She goes, hold
Thank
on.
you. Yes.
There's some ground rules, Gideon, and you know there will be. It can't just be in title alone. You have to wear a wedding ring always. I know.
Can we get
I
that
know-
magically burned on his finger?
I know that is, one of those things. You go and travel and you meet pretty women. I understand that. That's fine. I'm not going to, make a big fuss about that. But I am going to make you wear a wedding ring while you do it. You can't slip it off for that. That would be unfair to me. Let's make your life a little bit more challenging. Also, I require in the next 5 years 2 children. To keep the line running.
Oh,
You are
Well, hot
really gonna
dang.
do this to me, huh?
Then you can go off and fuck up for all I care.
Oh man, this is really, really hard. This is really, really hard, Rachel. I think, can we take things slow? Can I get a little information for starting right now? How do we
Yeah,
feel
I
about
did. I gave you a little. I gave you a little bit of information
that you
that
know
I
who killed
know
him.
who killed him.
That's not
So you're at the
fucking
right
me.
tree. You don't have to go looking around. Where's the squirrel with the nut? I am the squirrel with the nut.
And you're gonna get 2 nuts, it sounds like, if you get your way.
That is correct. 2 children.
Gideon knows a lot about getting nuts.
And then you can disappear for all I care. I really don't care. But you have to wear the wedding ring. That's a parting gift.
I'm doing you a favor. Why are you
Or-
making this so
And
hard?
I'm doing you a favor. This is how business works.
Bishop will lean into Gideon, thinking about what his mom told him, and said, "For the greater good, Mr. Gideon."
And then she breaks back into her southern charm, and she goes, "Now isn't that just the sweetest thing you've ever heard?"
I know, I brought him with me.
You
I
can
know.
definitely tell she has the business mode, just like your mother does, but also has this front of a southern woman.
Rachel. Is it gonna be freaky at least?
No.
Bishop doesn't believe she has the same amount of hair as the last. What?
No. Stop, Bishop. Stop it. I'm gonna stop you right there. Hair has
Yes.
nothing to do with this. Or fur. Rachel. Is there any way we can get around this wedding ring thing? I'll give you 5 kids, 6 kids. I can come back around every year. I don't really know how that works,
Oh,
but
dang.
I don't know. What do you? But I can't just
Okay.
leave my spawn
Fine.
in charge.
A lack of a father figure
Oh,
back to the youth. Mr.
you
Gideon.
can stop talking.
2 kids, and then we keep trying until we have at least 1 boy for error reasons. If one of the 2 is a boy, then
And
Whatever,
then we're
that's
good.
fine.
And no wedding.
no wedding ring, except I want my initials tattooed on your back.
That's fine. I have so many letters on here.
Yeah, I want them my name to be circled around.
Like a ring.
Circled around your heart. I want my name circled around your heart.
Okay. You know what? I think we can do that. I think, you know what, Rachel?
No,
It's been
no covering it up. I know what you're about to go do.
Sounds.
Bishop believes you must bend down on your knee if you're going to do.
I cannot believe I brought anyone along for this. This is the worst idea I've ever had.
We have just the right amount of people. We have an
Great,
ordained
good.
priest.
Great, good, Mr. Gideon.
We have your robot friend who can be the witness.
I am so pleased to
And
be
she
invited to my
walks over
wedding.
to her piano where she has 15 different stacks of paper, and she picks up one and she goes, "Up, this is the right one. I already have the tapers written up. I have all sorts of different agreements we could have gone with."
Well, now, just say it that way. What other agreements are possible?
She
Don't
goes, "Just this
find
one."
Anything.
The deal's done. You either sign it or you don't know who the fuck killed your friend and killed all the children or took them or whatever the fuck happened.
I know what happened for Gideon right now.
Can I seduce her? For information, please.
You're gonna have to give me a really good roll here. Because I feel like
performance.
I think it's still charisma.
Okay, that's fine.
And it's got to be a high roll. Persuasion would work if you have that higher.
Okay.
I do not. They're all +7.
That's pretty good. But
Fingers
it's gonna have
crossed.
to be. It's really gonna be up to a pretty high roll.
Okay. All right. Persuasion.
Oh!
I think that's a high roll.
That's a pretty high roll.
Pretty high dang roll. Hot damn.
She's got the paperwork. She goes, "This isn't the way I want this to go."
It's not how I want it to go either.
Yeah, but you're a slippery son of a bitch.
I put my hand on her hand.
Oh.
Don't
I
touch
reach out
me.
and I touch it.
She
Take
puts
it back
it
immediately.
She puts the paperwork down and she goes, "Fine, I'll tell you what the hell you want to know. One day you actually have to give this a chance, I swear."
I will as soon as I don't.
I don't
feel
know what
like
else to
I might
do.
actually
I've got
be having a gun
information.
held to my head.
I am very useful to you. I can be whoever you want. I literally can do that.
I know,
mean,
but
like,
you're
any
so
person.
much yourself sometimes that it is obnoxious.
I even just promised to kill your
Sounds like
family.
someone I know.
I need you to shut the fuck up. Both of you right now, Mr.
I can kill your entire family. I can give you lots of money. I don't know. You can go do whatever you want. It's not a very hard offer I'm making here. I really just need your last name.
Can I just come back? I'll give you the last name. That's fine. You just want the last name? Just
Good. I'm
Is it-
going to start telling everyone that we're engaged.
sounds good. That works. Totally fine.
Oh, Mr. Gideon, this is such an amazing scenario to be a part of. I want to thank you exclusively for letting me be here on your special day.
Thanks, Bishop. I appreciate that.
I have
You should know
the speech prepared. We could do it right now. Make it official.
I need you both to stop talking.
She just sighs and she goes, "Gideon, you are so frustrating.
Okay, well,
Why did your family have to be the
Nice
one
to
that's
meet
so
you, Kettle.
important here?
I
Why
didn't
did your
ask for
brother
this.
have to be such an idiot?"
Listen. There's a lot of stairs in the house. They're all hardwood. And all I'm saying is that he wore a lot of socks and I did not. So
All I know, Gideon, from my many connections that are very valuable, and this information would cost you, a couple lives. I don't know. It'd be very
How about-
expensive.
can I pay for it in dick?
She's like, "A child?"
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe? Can you promise that they'll be raised well?
Sure.
Sure. All right. Deal's done. One kid, we're engaged. How do you feel about it?
Perfect.
Sounds good. Perfect. Pleasure doing
And then-
business.
At one point, it will get married, and happy ever after.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Yep.
Okay, so your friend, the priest who's dead.
Yes,
some people had
Donovan.
some. Yeah, that guy. People don't like your family very much and want to hurt your family quite a bit. They saw a good person, Donovan, and anybody else your family communicates with ever. They're just going to start killing them. So, there's that.
Bishop will look at
What's their name?
Like, I'm sorry?
Rachel, I'm gonna need names. Gideon's
I
like
don't have
starting to
names.
undo his clothes.
But what I do know
He starts doing them back up.
is there was a cult hired by somebody, I don't know who, but there was a cult hired of very twisted people who get a
I'm
whole
not
lot
a
of
cult.
twisted pleasure out of killing and maiming people, and it's just not great. You know how Baldur's Gate is. There's lots of terrible people here. But, this is I don't know if cult's the right way to put it, but a trope of people who like to murder people for basically nothing.
That's the worst kind of
This is
people.
like a roaming gang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they're very
yeah.
good at it, and they're fairly expensive.
Like a hit squad. It's definitely a hit squad. Rachel, I'm surprised you don't know the word for hit squad.
Because I
Bishop
prefer
knows
cult.
is
They do it for
Vildor
religious reasons.
and the good people.
So
Do we know what
Donovan,
religion at least?
no idea. Some god that I've never heard of, or I don't know. I don't know that. I'd be lying to you if I told you.
Could it possibly be Rogoth?
Don't know. Maybe.
Do you know anything about them? About what they do?
I do
Their
know.
reasonings?
We recently had a whole bunch of children disappear in Baldur's Gate. It turns out, by the way, the orphan problem has gone away here.
Yeah, that's good. They're getting adopted, right?
No, but
Oh.
the problem has gone away. I have been looking into it to stop it.
Can you imagine
'cause
being
it's
called an
horrible.
orphan being a problem?
But
That's so
yes, I think there's a witch coven
So
who are using them for something. I don't fully know, but
Okay. Well,
But I would say, we had one and we killed one. They normally have
a
two.
child or a witch?
A witch.
Okay.
Yes, a hag to be more exact. Very beautiful until you got them cornered.
Okay.
Terrible magic.
They're
Normally
terrible at magic?
terrible magic.
It's
Very dangerous
powerful.
magic. Normally they have like a bodyguard, a weak bodyguard, and then somebody they are very, very strong bodyguard who they're trying to like power up or make strong.
Gotcha.
We had one here and got rid of him. And her and the other one.
I got a bad
They
feeling
normally-
about this.
They normally make, they make money. But I wouldn't buy their wares. Normally made with, children. It's pretty terrible.
Wow. Okay. Fascinating. Can I make a religion check with this?
Mhm.
To see if this rings any bells for me personally.
Wow.
So I will remind you of a situation that you did meet
Heck?
someone
That's
very
2 in a row.
beautiful
Hot dang.
who was selling wares that you found out were magical after the fact.
Oh my gosh. The freaking lady up front?
Yeah, the person who was selling cakes.
Oh.
would
my
Bishop be able to
gosh.
bring this up or no?
Sure. Maybe that's how
I
that
have a cake.
I have no idea what any of this is.
Bishop will stand up and be like, the cakes! The ladies' cakes that we met at Glizzy's.
I have so many of these cakes. What about them?
Oh yeah, you did
You
buy a
eat-
bunch.
Okay.
Oh, I would not eat them. That's disgusting. Please do not eat them.
You ate a
What
child. Get to God. You ate a dead orphan.
Children.
Oh my
Actually, I
God.
had 2 cakes in one.
And 2
remember?
orphans?
I would throw those cakes away and never tell anybody you ate them ever again.
Just pull them out of my vest. It's like,
Do not leave them here.
and I like flex my muscle as hard as I possibly can, just like chuck it into the sunset, and it goes. Ding!
But you're inside. Yeah, you're inside.
Just be
It
out of
goes
a
through. It
window.
goes through the
Through
roof.
the window.
Throw a glass and everything.
Why did you just throw it into the fire pit?
Oh, I guess we could have pre-made that. Hold on, let me do a strength check. See if they
Breaks
actually
the wall
go the
open.
distance, or if I just fumble it.
Let's see.
Holy crap, though. Oh my gosh. That's
God,
3
that's
20s in a row.
320s. Wow.
Jesus.
I want to say that there's chuck so far in the distance that
Is it like in the anime?
it actually makes it little.
It's like the
Yeah,
sky.
like Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Game.
That's what happens.
Wait, hold on. So, for a visualization, you pull the cakes out of your bag and then just like fastball them out of a window.
Well, first
and
he
you just-
flexes like crazy, and then
Oh,
he
yeah.
fastballs them.
Exactly.
He's like,
Like
man, and then
Nepopito.
yeet,
Man.
man.
Children, you say?
So Okay, quick question for you.
I
I
keep
didn't know
one,
you.
though.
I didn't know you were a paladin, Dungar. That's pretty cool. I think.
Yes, sir.
I think
Yes,
maybe
sir.
when we get back with Joe and Atradash, maybe we all just take a second and sit down and talk about what we all can do. Because I kind of feel like I did that for you guys, and I have no idea anything about you guys. And I keep finding out just in the middle of something else, and it's really distracting me.
You should
also hurts my theory
engage
crafting.
in. You should engage in some personal conversation with us here and there.
I've tried. You guys stood there and looked at me like I was insane for going outside and drinking. You know, this is not the point. This is not the time for this. You're gonna keep carrying one orphan on you, which is a little odd, but I'm not gonna judge it yet.
Well, what they okay? That was no. They didn't. They didn't see that. I secretly kept one orphan.
But this is.
What
this
was the
is
effect it gave you again?
1d4 temp hit points.
That's right.
You got 5, I believe. You would have rolled a 4 and a 1. For 24 hours, an orphan gave you 5 health points.
That's quite a trade-off.
That's a
Child's life.
I would
5
say we didn't
I mean,
know.
they're already dead.
Exactly, they're already dead.
I
and,
mean,
and secondly, if you would you not redeem their death by using it towards the people that killed them in the first place?
Man, I mean,
That's a
not
moral
even
gray
Bishop
area.
Talking,
You know?
Not even Bishop talking. I would not eat an orphan cake. I'm just me though.
good.
Are there like? Is it just like orphan beef, or is it like
No,
orphan powder,
It's
or
like a
like
meat
can you
pie.
still find trace amounts of orphan
No.
in it?
it tastes like a cherry pie.
Oh.
Yeah. So
It's their ashes.
what part of it is orphan?
All of it.
Crust,
All of it?
cherry?
All of
It's
it.
all orphan. He's like,
I
this is
don't get how-
75% orphan. I can only have 75% orphan.
Look,
Max.
my anabolic window is very imperative to me, and if I don't get some orphans in this window, I'm gonna be very upset with my game.
Are they addictive? Are orphans addictive?
That's a great
That's a
question.
good
question.
That's-
They do taste good. I don't know how to answer it other than that.
The no orphans taste this good. It must be the sadness.
No.
Must be the tears. Anyways, yeah,
Bishop
we
really
should
should
sit
be
down
going
sometime.
now.
Sounds good, Bishop. I will meet you guys outside. I think I have to hold up my first leg of this deal.
She goes, no. Next time you're in town, you smell like a fish.
Okay. It always smells like fit. You know what? I'm gonna save that one for later. Gideon
I just want to
turns
say
around and
Bingo.
I had like a whole wedding speech pulled up for officiating.
Let's go,
Should have just had the wedding happen.
dude. I think that's definitely on brand for Gideon to just
Gotta happen soon.
avoid a marriage.
As Joe leaves Rachel's house, that's where we end. And we're going to start next time
Oh my gosh.
on the Nova and Zeus,
So
Joe and Atradash
Our
fight
freaking
to the death.
Our Scooby-Doo adventures.
that's exciting.
Dude, what a way to end the episode. Thank you everybody for watching and listening. Like, subscribe,
Absolutely.
follow, share to the fams.
Drop a comment.
Drop a comment. Turn the noties on.
I said comment.
Where's the bells at?
Ding ding ring a ling ding.
smash that subscribe button,
If
gamers.
you want to watch
Yeah.
Gideon get married and give a kid to a woman, you better subscribe.
Yeah, guys, like
If you would
wanna
eat
see-
an orphan pie,
If you want to save an orphan's life, hit the subscribe
it's
button.
subscribe to save an orphan. All right.
In the arms of
If
an
this-
angel.
Every like equals
if this
one.
video gets 20 likes, I will check the last orphan.
Okay,
Pitch the last
let's
orphan.
do that. Let's try to get 20 likes. That's a good.
Execute it. Make it okay.
Yeah.
How
let's do
many
that.
how many accounts do I have?
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. See ya.
Get the
Subscribe to the
dislikes.
Patreon if you want to watch Gideon take fat long ribs.